Jackie and I took a Carnival Cruise Line Bahamas cruise on the Carnival Pride cruise ship. We had an absolutely great time, and while this isn't what we usually do on this channel, I knew that a lot of people would like to see some of this. We thought there might be new cruisers out there wanting to see some stuff about this ship and maybe even get some tips along the way for their first cruise. We actually boarded the ship in Baltimore and spent 3 days at sea getting from Baltimore to the Bahamas. Seas were pretty good. We had one day where it was a little bumpy and the ship rocked and rolled a little bit, but overall the seas were pretty easy to deal with. So here's a little bit about the ship, about the food, and about some of the shore excursions that we participated in. Heading to the elevators. If you want, you can take the stairs. And always look for ducks in crazy places.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
All right. A little bit of everything. The buffet was fantastic every day of our trip. The breakfast food on the buffet in the mornings was great, and the food during the lunch and dinner on the buffets was absolutely fantastic as well. We thought the food was one of the best parts of the cruise. They had an Asian food bar, they had a great salad bar with all the usual fixings on it, a really nice cold cut bar with meats and cheeses. A great little deli station here, sandwiches and wraps. They had a pizza bar that was open like 24/7. They stayed fairly busy during normal dining times, but always had something for you to eat. They have a really nice drink bar for water, coffee, sodas, juices, and ice. They got these nice little hand washing stations scattered around, which is good. There were a couple of theme nights on the ship, and we really enjoyed the 80s theme night. They had 80s style shows, and we had a chance to dress up and act silly in our 80s gear, and I found a cure for not having 80s hair anymore. That was a pretty fun night. They also had a couple other acts planned at the main bar on deck 3 that were pretty cool also. They had this electric violins group that was pretty neat. They had other acts too, but those are the ones that we saw. And like most cruises, every day your room steward sets you up with a really cool little towel animal. This time we have a lounging bunny wabbit. This is a cool little theater they got. They call that the Dive-In. They'll have movies there. Kids can watch them. Watch them from the lounge chairs. You can watch them from the pool. That's the Red Frog Rum Bar. Where the sail away party was. They were serving all kinds of good drinks. This is Guy Fieri's burger joint.
I have 3 cheeseburgers, 2 with donkey sauce, and 1 just plain.
Get all the burgers you want and all the toppings you want. A little burrito bar. All things wings, check that out. That's pretty cool. This is the grown-ups area. 21 and over. No spoot heads. Kind of first come, first serve there.
I'm just looking.
New York. Look at that view. How cool is that? Serenity Bar. No kids allowed. Then there was the Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. This very elegant steakhouse had fantastic food. The steaks were great and good size. This is the Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. It's absolutely gorgeous and the food is amazing. That's the front of the fantail. And you can see all the way down to the first floor bar area. Me and Jackie ate at that table right there. The other dishes seemed to have fairly small portions, although they were seasoned great and tasted amazing. I got the colossal shrimp one night, and it was 4 pieces of shrimp on a couple of tomatoes. It was dressed up real nice and seasoned wonderfully, but if you go there hungry and get that, you're going to pretty much leave hungry. Steaks were cooked to order, absolutely perfectly, well seasoned, but as some of you guys know, I can't really enjoy those right now, so I'm pretty much stuck with chicken and seafood. The glass elevators that ran up and down through the core of the ship was also really neat. Glass elevators are cool.
They're my favorites. I absolutely love these.
Our first stop was Nassau. There were a few short excursions that you could take while we were there, but we wanted to sightsee and do some shopping. So we didn't hit Atlantis this time or any of the other short excursions. We had a great time hitting all the local shops. The camera cannot do the color justice on that water. So they have these little ferries you can hop on to go to different parts of the island while you're here. Definitely an absolutely beautiful place. All in reverse. Shove it off, leaving Nassau. The next stop was Princess Cay, where we hopped a shuttle boat over to the island. We ended up missing out on our fishing excursion due to having different times on the ship and the island. When you're off of the ship and off the ship's Wi-Fi, your time on your cell phone is going to be different than the time on the ship, and the excursions are on ship's time.
Oh, never mind. I think that might be the guy.
So due to that, we just enjoyed the day on this beautiful private beach. They have several there, some to the left, some to the right, and of course a really nice cabana bar right there off the beach. Our last stop was Freeport. Now the ship's time at Freeport was pretty limited. We were only there about a half a day. So even though there was a couple shore excursions, we decided that we'd stick close to the ship and go ahead and hit the shops and the local bars and sightsee around Freeport. Since that was our first time there, we wanted to take in some of the local attractions and just kind of enjoy ourselves out there just walking around. There was a lot to do and see right there at the ship without going very far at all. Give me that thumbs up like button. If you have questions or comments, leave them down in the description below. There's going to be 2 other videos up in the cards. One of them is going to be an overview of our cabin, which was cabin 7311, a balcony cabin. The other one's going to be a tips video with tips that we learned both before and during our cruise. Those tips will help you new cruisers really make the most of your trip and enjoy it that much more. So make sure you check those videos out up there in the cards. Also, all the things that we got special just for this trip will be linked down in the description below this video as well. So give me that thumbs up like button. It'll really help for doing this video outside of what this channel usually does. Please leave us a comment below and don't forget to check out those other 2 videos up in the cards. I bet that thing got yellowfin tunas all over it.